Empathy in leadership, the key to building trust and engagement. Welcome back to the Leadership Shift. I'm Adnan A. and today, we're diving into one of the most essential qualities of a great leader, empathy. Whether you're managing a small team or leading a large organization, empathy isn't just a buzzword, it's a game changer. Think about it, how often have you felt misunderstood or overlooked at work? Now, imagine if every leader truly listened and tried to understand their team's needs. Today, we're going to explore how empathy can transform your leadership style and, in turn, your workplace culture. Let's get started. What is empathy in leadership? So, what exactly is empathy? In its simplest form, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. But when it comes to leadership, empathy goes a step further. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and truly seeing things from their perspective. Empathy in leadership is not just about being nice or agreeable, it's about connecting on a human level. It's the difference between saying, "I hear you," and actually hearing what your team member is saying and understanding why it matters to them. The benefits of empathy in leadership. Now, you might be wondering, why should I focus on empathy? Isn't my job to make decisions and drive results? Absolutely. But here's the thing, when you lead with empathy, you build trust. And trust is the foundation of any high-performing team. Empathy leads to better communication, stronger relationships, and a more engaged team. When people feel understood and valued, they're more likely to go the extra mile. They're more open to feedback and more resilient during tough times. It creates a ripple effect that boosts morale and productivity. And don't just take my word for it, look at leaders like Satya Nadella at Microsoft, who have transformed their organizations by leading with empathy. The results speak for themselves. Common challenges and misconceptions. But let's be real, empathy isn't always easy, especially in a fast-paced, high-pressure environment. A common misconception is that empathy makes you look weak or indecisive. But that's far from the truth. In reality, empathy requires strength and courage. It means being open to other perspectives and being willing to adapt and change. And yes, it can be challenging to maintain empathy when you're under stress or facing difficult decisions. But remember, empathy doesn't mean compromising on performance or accountability, it means understanding your team well enough to make the best decisions for everyone involved. Practical strategies to develop empathy. So, how can you develop empathy as a leader? Here are a few practical steps. 1. Practice active listening. This means listening not just to respond, but to truly understand. 1. Make a conscious effort to listen more than you speak. 1. Pay attention to what's being said, and what's not being said. 2. Ask open-ended questions, instead of asking, "Did you finish that report?" Try, "How's the project going? Is there anything you need help with?" 2. Open-ended questions encourage more thoughtful responses and show that you're genuinely interested in what your team has to say. 3. Show genuine concern, follow up on issues your team members bring up. 3. Whether it's work-related or personal, showing that you care about their well-being goes a long way. 4. Reflect and self-assess, take a step back and consider how your actions and words affect others. 4. Are you being as empathetic as you think you are? 4. There's always room for growth. Let's put this into practice with a few scenarios. Imagine a team member is struggling to meet deadlines because of a personal issue. Instead of immediately reprimanding them, take a moment to understand what's going on. An empathetic response could be, "I noticed you've been having a tough time lately. Is everything okay? How can we support you during this time?" Or, when delivering feedback, approach it with empathy by considering how the other person might feel. Instead of saying, "Your presentation was all over the place," try, "I think you have some great ideas here, but let's work together to make the presentation more focused next time." Empathy isn't just a soft skill, it's a leadership superpower. By cultivating empathy, you not only build stronger relationships but also create an environment where everyone feels valued and motivated to do their best work. I challenge you to start practicing empathy today. Take a moment to listen, to understand, and to connect with your team on a deeper level. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your colleagues, and subscribe to the Leadership Shift for more insights on becoming the leader you aspire to be. And drop a comment below. How do you practice empathy in your leadership? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.